Good afternoon, everyone. I decided to do some more work on my 1986 Honda Spree. The last time I did a video, I showed you that I cleaned the carburetor, got it to idle, and my next step was to put on a couple of new tires. The two tires are dry rotted. So I started that project today. To access the rear tire, you have to take off the right side plastics. Once you have the left side off, the right side is just held on by bolts, which you've already taken off. The studs are there. You just lift up the plastic and remove it. The right side comes off without any nuts and bolts. It'll give you access to the rear tire and the exhaust system. You have to remove the exhaust in order to access the nut on the rear tire. The tire comes off on the right side. So there's two 10mm bolts on the exhaust that have to be taken off. I first sprayed some penetrant on those to loosen those up. You can find this at Dollar Tree. It's $1 a can, of course. Everything's $1. I like the small can. It's nice to get into small places where a larger can would be hard to fit. So I recommend this lubricant from Dollar Tree. Also, on a side note, they sell a half a quart of motor oil. It's the exact amount you need for a small lawnmower engine. It takes half a quart, and this is a half a quart, 16 ounces. So I recommend this also for $1 a container. So since I had the right side cover off, I decided to also take off the air shroud. This is held on by two 8mm bolts. So once those are removed, this whole air shroud comes off. I'm going to use my all-purpose grill cleaner and spray that air cover down and put it back on. Going to make it look pretty. It looks like whoever had this before had it in an off-road situation. There's a lot of caked on mud. I found that on the other side as well. Pretty muddy. So I'm going to clean that up, make that look pretty. So what I'm going to do with the exhaust is the same thing. I'm going to clean that up since I have to take it off anyway to remove the rear rim. So I'm going to sand it down, wire brush it, just real quick, nothing special. And I'm going to use high temp Rust-Oleum spray paint on it, since it is going to get hot up here in the down tube. I don't think regular spray paint's going to cut it, so any muffler or down tubes, I always use this high heat, resist high temperatures up to 1200 degrees. It'll be a flat black and I think it'll hold up a lot better than a regular shaker can black paint. So that's going to get sprayed down, and then I'll let it sit overnight. I also took off the guard here on the side, and I'm going to spray that as well, so I'll be able to get spray underneath the guard as well. I'll do both sides of the guard. It's a little rusty on the underside. So I wanted to give a shout out to OEMcycles.com. I had showed you the last time the tires they had come in. It looks like they gave me a couple of stickers. I hadn't noticed that before. They're located in, looks like Loudon, Tennessee. Anyway, shout out to those guys. These are Kenda tires. I'm going to put 2.50 10s on the front, and then this wider tire, the 275, will go on the rear. It's a little wider, tighter than stock. And these are directional, so look for the indicator arrows on the sidewall. You want to make sure you put them on properly and not backwards, so look for your drive arrows. These are Kenda K329s if you're looking for the model tire. It's a 329, K329, 4-plies. So again, shout out to OEMcycles.com. They sent me a couple of stickers. I'll have to put them on my plastics here when I get the scooter put back together. And of course, 2 new inner tubes. If you're going to go this far into the project, you want to put a couple of new inner tubes. I'm guessing they're the original tires and tubes. So that's it. I'll get back to my project. I just wanted to show you what I was up to today. Continue to have a nice day, and thank you for watching.